What's going on, guys? It's Tyler from House of Cards TCG, bringing you another video. This is a live duel. This one is the top 4 matchup between Shane and myself. We were both playing Vanquish Soul, so this was a mirror match. Shane was on a Vanquish Soul Kashtira mix, and I was on Pure with more hand traps. So this was a good match. If you haven't caught our I think it was round 2 or 3, round 3 that we played against, I took the loss. You can catch that video right here. I'll pin it so you can go watch that. So this is the rematch in top 4 where Shane and I get to play. Please consider subscribing, helping us get to 4,000 subs. And if you like this kind of content, please comment down below. So with all that, let's dive into our top 4 matchup between Shane on Kashtira Vanquish Soul and myself on Pure Vanquish Soul.
House of Cards
TCG.
Alright, diving into game number 1 of our top 4 matchup between Shane and I. Shane is on the left, I am on the right. Again, this is a rematch from our round 3 where Shane did beat me. Let's see who decides to go first here. And Shane is going to start it off, and he starts it off with a Finrear effect. We're going to go ahead and meet that with an Imperm. I do kind of have knowledge that he's on a heavier Kashtira build, so I do decide to Imperm that. Let's see if he's going to go ahead and start off with a normal summon of a Mad Love. It's pretty good. Not as good as Raisin, but obviously second best here. So I guess we're thinking if we're going to Ash this, kind of looking at our hand, do we lose to a Dust Devil? That is the decision. And we are going to double Imperm here, so he's going to chain Burger. Burger's going to go ahead and bounce the Mad Love, summon itself, and now he is going to get to resolve the Mad Love. That is going to go ahead and grab him. Let's see, does he go Dust Devil, or does he go with a Continue there? And he is going to decide on Dust Devil, okay. And he now is going to get the Burger effect to draw, which is going to be really good for him here. So really strong start for Shane here. You can see I'm really serious. I have a serious face here. So he's going to go Burger effect to draws off Mad Love. Looks like I see an Imperm. We know Mad Love. So yeah, hand trap already is really good into a Vanquish Soul deck. So Dust Devil plus Imperm plus Finrear, pretty good. He's going to go Rock Vanquisher effect. Is he going to summon, or is he going to add back to hand? And he is going to add back the Mad Love back to hand. Probably set the Dust Devil, set the Imperm. Or I guess no Imperm. Alright, he's going to pass. So we're going to draw. So I was wrong. There is no Imperm there. And looking at our hand, let's see what we decide to do here. We are going to go ahead and normal summon Raisin in the Finrear column, of course. Raisin effect is then going to go ahead and activate. He's going to chain Rocket the Vanquisher. That's going to special summon out the Mad Love. We're going to resolve our Raisin. Raisin's going to go ahead and search. We're going to looking at which attribute or which card we want to search here. I say attribute because Raisin obviously is basically your attribute grabber. Looks like a Heavy Burger is what we're going to grab, which is pretty good. It must be a tell that we have the Mad Love. And he's going to resolve his Mad Love here. Let's see what he decides to grab. I guess we are not resolving the Mad Love. No effect to search. He must have sided it out. And now we're going to go ahead and pop the Finrear, revealing whatever fire. I didn't miss which fire in our, I guess, our Heavy Burger here. And he is going to resolve Mad Love, continue. Okay, so a little like I said, we were playing this when the cards first came out. This tournament was a couple weeks old, so probably just getting used to the feel of things and how the chain links works. But we are going to resolve Mad Love, and Raisin is going to resolve popping the Finrear. So we're going to go with a Mad Love, revealing a p.u.n.k in hand. Interesting, going first. We have a p.u.n.k. Oh, I guess this is main decked. And that is going to go ahead and bounce the Raisin back to hand, and then he's going to go ahead and get the Burger effect, bounce the Mad Love to go ahead and draw. Now we're going to go Stake Your Soul. Let's see what we revealed off that. Not 100% sure. But we do go Stake Your Soul, probably reveal Heavy Burger, bring out the Mad Love. Mad Love effect is then going to go ahead and activate. We could actually go for a Zeus play here, which would be really strong. And we are. We're going to go Continue. Because we do have Raisin in hand, so we can actually link off the Mad Love, then do Rock of Rock of the Vanquisher effect to special summon out the Raisin that was bounced. Continue, bring back the Mad Love, and then we could go into Zodiac, Chakanine Borbo, and make a Fat Zeus. And I think at the time of this recording, when I started playing this tournament, you can check out my deck profile, I was playing a heavier Zodiac package, so it is possible that I'm playing Tiger Mortar and Hammer Kong in this build. I'm not anymore, which you can find out. I am playing a Nats, I am playing Vanquish Soul at Nats, FYI, so I don't want to release the deck list yet, but I did end up cutting the Tiger Mortar and the Hammer Kong, and that it does look like the play that we're going to go for here. So we rock the Vanquisher, special summon out the Raisin. That is going to come out with the DD Crow, though. DD Crow obviously really strong here. So now I think we're going to go Heavy Burger effect, bounce Raisin to bring out the Heavy Burger. Let's see what Shane decides to do. I guess Shane's thinking on what he wants to do here. If he wants to chain an effect, maybe his own Rock of the Vanquisher potentially, but he's already used that effect. Maybe a Caesar. I'm not 100% sure what Shane's thinking about right now. It's taking quite a long time though. Let's see what he decides to do. Very long time, actually. Insanely long time. Alright, so he's thinking about Dust Deviling. That's quite a long time to think just for a Dust Devil there, but at least, I mean, these cards did just come out when we were playing this deck, so he ends up not Dust Deviling, and we're going to activate Burger Effect. Burger's going to go ahead and draw us a card. Sorry if you can hear my dog rolling around in his bed behind me. It's actually kind of hilarious. So we're going to go try to go to battle phase, try to attack into the Burger. He's going to get Dust Deviled, and that's going to go ahead and get booked. And then he's going to go Burger Effect and draw phase, so he's going to draw for turn and get a draw off the Burger, putting him pretty ahead as far as card advantage goes. We can see that he now has the Ash Blossom in hand, but in a Birth, Kashtira Birth, really good to bring back the Fenrir, or to normal summon out the Unicorn. Unicorn effect is going to go ahead and grab out Theosis. And this is not looking too good for us, but let's see if we decide to try to play through this. He does put the Burger in attack mode, and he goes Birth effect, bring back the Fenrir, and then he's going to go Theosis, probably target the Unicorn, and that's going to bring out a Rise Heart. He's playing a heavier Kashtira build in his deck list. I think since he may have decided to opt away from this, but at the time he was playing like a heavy Kashtira Vanquish Soul. We are going to see a normal summon of a Pantera, very interestingly enough. We go Rock of the Vanquisher effect. That's going to try to special out the Raisin and maybe try to pop 2 here. So maybe we are looking to pop our Fenrir, potentially. So we're going to go Unicorn and Fenrir effect, and then we're going to Ash the Rock of the Vanquisher. So, or not Rock of the Vanquisher, the Raisin. So we'll go Raisin, try to search. He's going to Ash that, and then he's going to chain Fenrir and Unicorn. Let's see if we got a follow-up play from here. We've used all their effects, but it is Shane's turn, so... And we know that he has Continue. I don't know, this is going to be tough for us to try to come back with. He's got full Kashtira engine going here. So Pantera is going to battle into the Raisin. He's going to attack with Fenrir over the Burger. And he's going to attack with Unicorn, attack with the Burger. That's about 5,000 right there. And leaving us at about 3,000. He could actually probably Burger us for game. If he controls an Earth and he controls a Dark, I believe. It could be Fire and Earth. Might be Fire and Earth. I have to double check. He is looking at his hand. And he is going to go ahead and grab the Kashtira Rise Heart. Probably grabbing that off of Fenrir. I'm assuming he hasn't used the effect of Fenrir yet. And he's going to set 1. And pass turn. We draw. Let's see if we have a play. It looks like we have a nib in hand. That would have came in handy last turn. And we are going to scoop, so unfortunate. We are going to take the L in game number 1. Shane now grinded us with the Kashtira engine. And we're going right into our deck looking to side. And we are moving right on in to game number 2. So let's dive right in. Alright, diving into game number 2, please consider subscribing if you enjoy this type of content. Typically we post other stuff, not a lot of live duels, but we hosted this tournament, so there's a ton of live duel content on the channel right now. Preparing for Nats as Shane and I go after that this weekend. So we are going to see myself start. We start with normal summon of a Raisin. We see a Duel and Lockbird in his hand. Obviously Duel really good against the Vanquish Soul strategy. It's actually really good into Shane's too, so let's see if when we get hit with Duel, if we can pair that with our own Droll. So we're going to grab Mad Love here. He is going to go ahead and drop the Droll and Lockbird. We look like we went to go Link, and we are thinking now we are going to go ahead and link that into a Rock of the Vanquisher. We can do Rock Effect to add back our Raisin from hand. And if we have some hand traps, we'll be okay. So let's see. We pass to Shane. Shane draws. I see a Bell. I don't know how far Bell's going to get us against him, but it's good when they go to add back. So we are going to start with a Rhoda. Rhoda is going to resolve. That's going to go ahead and grab Raisin. And then we go with a normal summon of a Raisin. Unless he has a Kashtira package. He may not have a Kashtira Engineer. But he's going to go Stake Your Soul, reveal Pantera. That is going to resolve. That's going to bring out the Caesar. And he has a DD Crow in hand. He must have top decked that, obviously. So he goes Caesar Effect. Attempting to pop the rock, obviously, but it's non-targeting. We are obviously thinking pretty big here. This is a pretty big think. So we allow him just to pop the Rock of the Vanquisher. Maybe deciding not to play into talents there. Interesting. I am interested by that. Shane's just going to go ahead and attack. He still could have normal summoned, so I'm interested why he didn't normal summon his Pantera. But he is going to go ahead and, maybe that was a misplay, maybe he didn't realize that he didn't normal summon. But he is going to go bounce the Caesar back, summon Burger, Burger Effect to draw. And he's going to link off the Burger for a Rock of the Vanquisher. And probably go Rock of the Vanquisher effect to summon or add back, one of the two. But yeah, and I think that he forgot that he didn't normal summon, and that was summoned off Stake Your Soul. So that was a small little misplay off for Shane. He usually doesn't miss things like that. But he's got Crow and Ash in hand. Strong hand traps against this deck. But we do let him add back the Heavy Burger back to hand. And then we go ahead and draw. Let's see what we end up doing here. So we are going to go ahead and normal summon Raisin in the column that our link is in. Oh, that's Shane's. Never mind. He's going to go ahead and Ash that. Ash the Search effect, obviously. And he's going to use his Rock of the Vanquisher effect, and that is going to go ahead and special summon out. He's going to special summon out from hand his own Raisin. He's going to use Raisin effect. I look thrilled, by the way. Probably just trying to think through my plays. So he is going to use Raisin effect. That's going to go ahead and grab the Mad Love. And then he's going to go Burger effect, target the Raisin. It's going to bounce it back to hand. Summon the Raisin, or the Burger, I mean. And then Burger effect, reveal the Mad Love. Go ahead and draw a card. Alright. So now I think I see a Bell in his hand. So he's got Bell, Ash, and Crow. Let's see if we can play through this, though. So we are going to use Raisin effect. And he's going to go ahead and bounce the Burger, summon his Caesar. Caesar is then going to go ahead and reveal an Earth, Fire, and Dark. That's going to go ahead and pop the Raisin. Now we're going to go ahead and Kurikara both those cards away. That's going to put Kurikara at 4,500 attack. Kurikara, insane. Such a good card. I love Kurikara. I think that Kurikara is just broken. It's so good in today's meta right now. That card was a sleeper. That card was like $15 when it came out. You could have picked it up. Now it's, I don't know if it's still up, but it's a pretty expensive card. So I was looking to normal summon again, but he's like, you know what? You've already normal summoned, which is fine. So we are going to go Prosperity here. Looks like we're going to dig 6 cards. Then we reveal a Raisin, an Eradicator. Eradicator not good in the mirror, but I know Shane was on a Kashtira package, so obviously it's really insane in a Kashtira build because you can take a lot of spells out of their hand. So it looks like we are going to go ahead and grab the Stake Your Soul. It's going to allow us to continue on here. So we do go Stake Your Soul, reveal a Mad Love. That's going to go ahead and bring out Burger. Please don't draw here. We are going to go ahead and reveal burn for 15. So if he took 4,500 direct, that's going to burn him. He's now at 6,000. Minus prosperity, actually, so plus 750 there. So he's at 2250, 2750, I think. Math's bad right now. We're going to go ahead and link off Burger for the Rock of the Vanquisher. We do set a card. I'm not sure what that card is. I don't think it's a known. And we have Pluton in hand, we have Mad Love, and we have Bell. So we actually have all of the attributes. So at the end phase, we can actually special summon his Caesar from his graveyard and actually have a free pop because we have all the attributes in hand. So we are going to go in phase. We're going to go ahead and in phase Kurikara, and we are going to go ahead and take his Caesar. He's going to Ghost Bell that though. We let that resolve. That's fine. All we have to do now is just special summon out a Raisin. Raisin search Caesar. Caesar bounce the Raisin back to hand, and we still have all the attributes anyway. So Shane does have a good hand here. He does have a lot of hand traps. I think I see another Bell. So his potential, he's got Bell, Ash, and Crow, and a Droll, I think. So normal summon Raisin, Raisin effect, and then we're going to go ahead and chain our Rock of the Vanquisher to special summon out. We special summon out a Mad Love. And we're going to allow the chain to resolve. So Raisin's going to go ahead and search out the Burger. And we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Continue on a new chain. Now we're going to go ahead and Dust Devil, targeting our Mad Love. That's going to go ahead and book the Raisin, which is really good because he can't link off and go into a Rock of the Vanquisher. You know, fan in the graveyards, checking him out. Let's see if he decides to chain. He's not, so he's going to go ahead and book that. So let's see if that stops his play. That was his normal summon. That could be potentially stopping his play. A lot of hand traps in his hand. And, you know, we see the Droll. And it looks like he's going to pass. So that's really good for us. He's on 2,000-ish life points, 2,000 to 3,000 life points. I think we have enough for game here, especially depending on what we normal summon. We do normal summon out the Mad Love, and he is going to pack it up. He is just going to take it. So we do end up taking game number 2, and now we're headed on to game number 3 of our top 4 match. Winner of this will go on to the finals. So I think that we've already posted the finals match. If not, he's playing against Grimaju OTK, which is insane. So we are going to move on to game number 3 to see who's going to take this and move on to the finals. All right, heading on into game number 3. I believe that Shane's probably going to go first here. Let's see what he's got in his hand. It looks like the Durandal. Let's see, we go Anaroda. Okay, so 2 ways to get to Raisin, which is really good. I know he plays Kashtira Rise Heart too, but we're gonna Droll him on the Rhoda. Obviously, that's a huge start to the game for us. Droll on Rhoda is just insane. Now, Raisin doesn't get to search. It looks like he has a Caesar in hand too. His Durandal's dead, so he's gonna go ahead and link off Rock of the Vanquisher, target the Raisin, add it back to hand. Does he pass on here? He does have a Ghost Spell though, so 1 hand trap Ghost Spell, which is decent into this matchup. And it looks like the other cards are just kind of dead here. So he is going to set 1 pass. We do get to draw. Let's see if we can clean this up. This could be a quick game 3 for us if we can actually capitalize on that Droll Lockbird. So we are going to go ahead and start with a Stake Your Soul, revealing the Mad Love. Really good start here because this brings out Burger. And Burger gets a free draw. So now we go Burger Effect, reveal the Mad Love. That's going to allow us to draw. And he's going to go Rock of the Vanquisher, special summon out his own Raisin. He's going to try to pop our Burger here, it appears. So we do get to draw. His Raisin does get the effect to search. And we are going to allow that to go through. Okay, so Shane making a little comeback now. I'm not going to say he's, dead in the water, because we've got Bell Durindal and a Caesar. So 2 Earth that adds a Dark. So he's got a Dark and an Earth that really only makes Mad Love live. Mad Love being able to bounce, but doesn't do much for him as far as raising goes. So here we're going to go ahead and go Kurikara, tribute his Raisin, and Rocket the Vanquisher. And this could be all she wrote, because we haven't normal summoned yet. So we go Small World here. I was playing Small World at the time. Now I don't think that the card's as good in Vanquish Soul. So I have cut Small World, but at the time I was playing Small World. You can see how it turns Mad Love into Burger, Burger into Raisin, and then it allows you just to get to Raisin, which is insane. And with that, that's 45 plus Burger is 6,000, 7,000. Normal summon Raisin. Effect to search, and we go battle phase, and I think that this might be wrapping up this game number 3. Let's see what we do here. We do go Caesar effect, bounce it back, and we are going to take game number 3. So moving on into the finals, I see myself beating Shane. Vanquish Soul Pure taking over the Vanquish Soul Kashtira, moving on into the finals facing Grid Module OTK. Excited to see that. So if you guys like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for other feature matches that we've had. And also, you have the finals coming up, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But for this one, we're going to see myself take it over Shane. Nice 2-1-2, pretty grindy match. And this is the one time that the Kashtira build fell short to the Pure. So we're going to move on. And this has been Tyler with House of Cards TCG, signing out.
House of Cards.
TCG.